Hi there, and welcome to another exciting episode of my show. Today, we gotta fix this mailbox. It's not looking so good. So we gotta fix it. Come on. Alright, so when it comes to mailboxes, you only need one. So that rules out quantity, and all that's left now is quality. So we want to get ourselves a quality mailbox, one that's not going to fall apart, or one that we're not going to have to replace every couple of years. I got a great friend in Senatobia who's really good with wood. We should go pay him a visit. Come on, let's go. Welcome to Senatobia, Mississippi, home of my great friend Reese Norris. We're gonna go see him today and he's gonna help us get that mailbox fixed. All right, here we go. We're in Senatobia and this is Mr. Reese Norris, my great friend. He's gonna help us get that mailbox all set up. So what do we gotta do to get started?
We gotta go shopping first.
Shopping.
Wood, hardware. Come back and do some hack and slash. Some nailing, some screwing. Sounds like an afternoon full of fun.
Let's do it.
Yes.
All right, here we go. We got some supplies and some wood.
Show what we got.
What are we making?
We're gonna make a cedar mailbox for the Feazell household.
That's right, we gotta fix that mailbox. So we got some screws, we got a handle, and we got a utility hinge.
That's it. And we got some wood, really big wood.
Some cedar wood. We got 12 by 12.
1 by 12.
1 by 12.
By 12.
By 12.
You said that, didn't you?
I did. Okay, so now we gotta figure out what it is we're gonna do.
This diagram. Can you focus on that, please? That's our cut lengths. We're cutting first. Do our cutting first, and then we'll get to put the puzzle together.
There we go.
We'll do one cut here, one cut there on the table.
Okay.
One cut here, one cut there.
Okay.
So, with a 12-foot board, you can't cut just a 16.5-inch piece because to do that, you'd have to put this out in the front yard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a piece big enough for both of the 16.5s, and then I'll cut it basically in half. So this is your cam lock rip fence. So I'm going to take this, there's a guide here, there's a tape measure built in. I'll set it on 10, make sure it's straight, lock the cam. That's all there is to it. And we'll rip them both at that same width. I try to choose, before I put it on the table saw, I try to choose which side I want to keep. Sometimes it's based on beauty, but I see this right here and I know that 10-inch cut's going to cut through here and it might explode and pop out. We don't want that, so we're going to keep that nut and cut off on this side. Alright, so this next one is the only really interesting cut because it's the front of the house, so it's a square size and it comes up to a point. It's a 45-degree angle. So what we're going to do first is cut the maximum width of the piece. The top of the spire is about 17 inches. Then we'll mark it, and then we'll take our square and we'll draw it off. This is scrap material cut off from the rooftop front and back, but we're not going to toss this material. We're actually going to, I screwed 3 of them together. What we're going to do is we're going to even out this cut and I'll show you the trick. Here it comes. going back to a square cut. This mounted is a chimney. This is what the flag will be on. I like to have your finger in there. Trim your toenails with it, maybe. We need a place to work where we can spread our things out and at a good working height. So this is the doorway to paradise. Now we can work.
Now that we got all the wood cut, maybe I can get in on some of the action.
Puzzle time. You always want a pre-drill with cedar. It's a lightweight wood, it's dry, and it'll split. Right? It'll split real bad, so you don't want to do that. Good latch.
Sweet.
Real good latch. Alright. I'll put this mama back on.
Now we gotta make a flag. We mail and stuff all the time. We gotta put a flag on the chimney. Here we go.
Now it's time to draw. What do you think?
Yeah. Hey folks, I want to show you this awesome mailbox now that we just built. Well, that my friend Reese just built. And that's going to solve our problems back at the homestead. So we want to be very thankful today for our special guest, Mr. Reese Norris, who is bad to the bone. Come on, step in here. We're getting everything all cleaned up. Good friend Reese, helping me out with the mailbox on my show, special guest.
Your show.
How about it?
Thanks for having me on, brother.
Hey, my pleasure. It's been... All right. Now that we've got our beautiful mailbox, and beautiful is what I mean, we got to get rid of this old hunk of junk. Now, I'm not sure how it's put into the ground. It could be cemented. I just don't know. It's an old hunk of junk. It was here when I moved in. So I'm going to shake it up a little bit. And try to get an idea of how well it's in that ground, if I need to dig it up or not. Hey, look at that. Now that was nice and easy. Okay, now before we set it up, I gotta get the address on the side. So I went and got some numbers which match my address, and I'm gonna attach those to the side. Here we go. My letters came with these little tack nails, but they're pretty long, and I don't want them to split my cedar wood. So I'm drilling in some little holes, and I found some little screws that I'm gonna use to connect the letters with, and they're gold, which will match my handle, so that'll look sharp. Yeah. Now I got a post for that mailbox. My friend Reese, our special guest, he made it for me. Here it comes. This is the post we gotta put in the ground. Holy cow, holy moly. That's a big job. Here we go. I got a post digger. I'm gonna dig my hole for my post. Woo, buddy, that's way too high. We're gonna have to dig a big hole. That's gonna be a deep hole. Let's see where we're at on this. It looks pretty good standing up, but I'm afraid when the mailman drives by and that mailbox is on top of there, it might be too high. So I'm gonna dig it down just a little bit more. Here we go. If I dig any deeper, I might strike oil and get rich. Well, no oil this time. I guess I'll have to find other means to make those millions. All right, put that post in. Now I think that might be pretty good. All right, well, we're gonna have to put a wrap on my show for today. That's my show. But I want to give a big shout out to Reese Norris, our special guest. Man, I'm telling you, it's a beautiful work of art. What incredible craftsmanship. We were so lucky to have great friends like Reese and his wife Joelle, and we are so great to have friends that will share their many talents with us. What a beautiful mailbox. I'm so blessed. I'm so happy. This has been an incredible My Show. I'm so happy you tuned in and joined me and my special guest, Reese, for our special project of the mailbox. Hey, we're gonna mail a package, all right? Hey, see you next time. Bye.